Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, November 12th, 2018. All right, so today we have not a whole lot going on astrologically, but there's been a lot of shifts and changes going on since last weekend, so we'll do a quick recap. But today the moon is going to be in Sagittarius, so still a great day as it was on Sunday for expanding our horizons a bit. Great time for expanding our beliefs, right? Accessing a bit of that spirit guidance and seeing perhaps some potentials in our life. So with that theme, the sun is still within orb of the sextile up to Pluto, so there could be some self-empowerment today. The moon's going to go over Pluto, so we could be willing to remove obstacles, just kind of feeling this way. And again, great for transforming these beliefs with this conjunction in Sagittarius. All right, so let's take a look at all of this as well as a quick weekly recap here when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. Now, if you are new to the channel and you do notice some of the signs I'm mentioning are different from mainstream astrology, be sure to check out the link down below. We are using the actual size of the constellations, and this often does change the signs by sometimes one or sometimes even two zodiac signs. So it can be quite different from mainstream astrology. So if you are new, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so the theme of the day, which is where the moon is in Sagittarius, the theme likely around these matters pertaining to essentially what we can do to access more of our inner spirit. It's a fire sign, has to do with potentials, our purpose in life, our belief systems. How can we expand ourselves and our worldview? And through that, sort of feeling free, feeling expansive, feeling broadened, or seeing things from a top-down perspective, we do gain insight. We gain that sort of, not mental insight, but fire insight in terms of maybe inspirations, maybe seeing some of these potentials, and just accessing more of that spirit, which leads us to that purpose or that path, or however you see that. So really good to embody these energies today with the moon. Great to feel this way, allow that to come through because we naturally likely will want to feel this way. And noticing themes today, likely around how we can access that spirit and perhaps adventurousness to expand those horizons in our life. All right, so this is in the context of the fact that we did have a new moon last week on Wednesday, so we're in the crescent phase, still the very early phase of this lunar month. So still early, but usually the crescent's good time to start to build some momentum, maybe see what new ideas or new things have shifted in your life since last week, and how we can slowly maybe build some of this, some of these things, build momentum with them, or start to take action towards them, right? It's still early, give it time, but it is a good time usually to start to see what little seedlings have sprouted since then and start to care and nurture for them, whatever those experiences or things in our life might be about. All right, and this has been in the context of Libra, Sidereal Libra. So great time still to be focused on how we can bring balance in our life. That's really what this month is essentially about. We can be focused on these things. Also in terms of relationships, how can we bring balance in our relationships and in our relationship life? Could be through finding harmony, reciprocity, and doing the right thing through justice, morality, what's right and wrong. Lots of focus here collectively with the sun. And when we are focused on bringing things into balance, we do gain that vital life force, energy, and prana. Now Jupiter is slowly finishing up Libra as he slowly makes his way into Scorpio over the coming couple weeks here. So we may notice a bit of an expansion here, slowly but surely, into the more deeper energies of life. Now, our minds have already been here, so it's been a great time for seeing deeper things in our life and seeing the truth. And I would say fundamentally with ourselves, what are some of the things that are deep within us that we can become more aware of and learn about, such as our own fears that inhibit us, our wounds, our traumas, right? Things like this. And just generally in life, good time for research, communicating truth, these types of things with Mercury here. But Jupiter's starting to expand all this, and so a lot of it will be how we can see some of these potentials, because that's what Jupiter represents, same as Sagittarius, the ruler of Sag. How can we see potentials in such a way that will require us to face those fears, to transform, to empower ourselves, right? Dive deep, do that inner work, or whatever it is with Jupiter in Scorpio. So I'll talk more about that once he's actually in there, but we could notice a bit of that slowly increasing through the coming weeks here. All right, but today, the most important thing is this Sagittarius energy. The sun is still going to be somewhat sextile up to Pluto from yesterday. So there's this empowerment energy available on a daily sense today, especially with the moon going over Pluto, sort of activating that. So with this conjunction, the sextile to Pluto and the sun, there could be this feeling of willing to do this stuff, like face fears through that self-empowerment. We could be feeling quite self-empowered. In Sagittarius, because this is about our belief systems, it could be about transforming our beliefs and our perspective on things. And with the South Node, we recently had the South Node leave Capricorn with this shift, slowly making its way into Sagittarius now. For the next roughly year and a half, there will be likely a lot of themes pertaining to this, but specifically with the South Node of releasing. So maybe releasing some past belief perspectives that are no longer serving us, that are outdated. Maybe even some patterns, some old patterns we have regarding freedom that are also kind of karmically getting us caught into cycles, wanting freedom, but then it kind of leads to a karmic cycle. So these are the kinds of matters that we can be releasing, particularly old belief systems, and today is an excellent day to do this with this conjunction with Pluto. All right, so that is the day in a nutshell. Sagittarius, though, great for sitting with the energy. How can we access that spirit for life? Expand those worldviews, expand those horizons, and in this early crescent phase, slowly build some momentum in this lunar month. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.